Alright, I'm back. For some reason, it just cut off. For who maketh thee to differ from another? So who maketh thee to differ from another? Because all of us were given this knowledge. Who are you to boast? And what hast thou that thou didst not receive? What is it that you have that you didn't receive? Because everything that we have was given of us. So therefore, we received it. Now, if thou didst receive it, why doest thou glory as thou hadst not received it? So everything that we have, we received of the Heavenly Father. That's why scripture, one of my favorite scriptures I like to bring out. Scripture tell you in Daniel 9:7, it says, O Lord, righteousness belongeth unto thee, but confusion of faces, but unto us confusion of faces as it is this day. So righteousness belongs unto the Most High. It doesn't even belong to us. It's the Lord's righteousness. Continuing on, it says, so it says, First Corinthians, Sirach 1:14, to fear the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and it was created with the faithful in the womb. She hath built an everlasting foundation with men, and she shall continue with her seed. The fear of the Lord is an everlasting foundation. That's what Scripture tell you in the book of Sirach. It speaks about, let us praise the famous men. They have an everlasting foundation, a continual name. That's why when you go in the book of Ecclesiastes, what the scriptures say, a good name is better than a precious ointment. Because if you put on a precious ointment like an oil, perfume, or cologne, whatever you want to call it, the smell may linger for a particular period of time, but a good name is something that lasts eternally. We still talking about King David today. People look at Alexander the Great as being great. They still talk about him today. He died he died over 2,000 years ago. Okay. To fear the Lord is fullness of wisdom, and filleth men with fruits. Okay. There's so much here. It says, she filleth all their houses with things desirable, and garners with her increase, and the garners with her increase. The fear of the Lord is the crown of wisdom, making peace and perfect health to flourish, both which are the gifts of the Most High, and then the large of their rejoicing that love him. Wisdom raineth down skill and knowledge of understanding. Standing, and exalteth them to honor that hold it fast. The root of wisdom is to fear the Lord, and the branches thereof are long life. The fear of Yahweh Shah driveth away sins, and where it is present, it turneth away wrath. So the fear of the Lord turneth away sins, driveth away sins, and turns away wrath. Let's go to Sirach 2:10. It says, look at the generations of old, and see, did ever any trust in the Lord, trust in Yahweh Shah, and was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? So if you fear the Lord's not going to forsake you. If you call upon him, he's not going to despise you. Along with all the other things that we mentioned that you get with fearing the Lord, which is what? An everlasting foundation. Skill is wisdom raining down upon skill and knowledge of understanding. And this is all to those that fear the Lord. Alright. That's what I'm going to go to there. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 19. Alright, this is the book of Sirach, chapter 19. Sirach 19 and 18. It says, the fear of Yahweh Shah is the first step to be accepted of him, and wisdom obtaineth his love. So the fear of Yahweh Shah is the first step of being accepted of him. That's the first step of being accepted. And wisdom obtaineth his love. So to be accepted of the Most High, you got to fear him. See, you got to fear Yahweh Shah. The knowledge of the commandments of Yahweh Shah is the doctrine of life. And they that do things that please him shall receive the fruit of the tree of immortality, eternal life. The fear of Yahweh Shah is all wisdom. All wisdom and knowledge and understanding of the scriptures. And in all wisdom is the performance of the law, and the knowledge of his omnipotency, which omnipotent means all powerful. So I hope brothers learned something. With that, I'm going to close. Matter of fact, I'm going to jump down one more verse. Verse 24, check this out. It says, he that hath small understanding and feareth the Most High, and feareth the Yahweh Shah, is better than one that hath much wisdom and transgresseth the Lord the Most High. That shows you how important fear is. A person that has small understanding yet fears the Most High is better than one that has much wisdom yet transgresses the Most High. Because one that fears the Most High is not one that transgresses the Most High. See that? One that fears the Most High isn't the one that transgresses. That's why I said, he that have small understanding and feareth the Most High is better than one that have much wisdom and transgresses the Lord Most High. And one has much wisdom but transgresses the Most High because he doesn't fear him. One has small understanding but doesn't transgress the Most High because he fears him. See, so if you don't fear the Most High, you ain't gonna do what He says. But if you fear the Most High, you're gonna do what He says. That's the reason why the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. Okay, and that's the reason why the fear of the Lord is our treasure. So with that, I'm gonna close. All brothers learn something. With that, I'm gonna say Shalom. All praise to Yahweh Shah. Ba'ashem Rakak Wadash. Shalom.